خب I think we are live.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for all your help.
You're welcome.
So, so allow me first begin with our viewer. Hello, my follower, wonderful people with a great heart, with a great support. No matter where you are, what part of the world you are right now, if it's the morning, afternoon, night, have a wonderful day. Good day to you, and I am grateful for your support and uh, being generous with all of your email and following us. So allow me to begin our wonderful live today with Azadeh. I'm going to ask Azadeh to introduce herself because we are very short in our time. We had some difficulty, technical difficulty, so we're going to go on. Azadeh, please, floor yours. Go on, please.
Thank you very much, Anna June. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to everyone who's watching us for this live now. My name is Azadeh Qadimi, and I'm an aerospace engineer, and I live with my son in a beautiful city of Toronto. It's been about 3.5 years. And Shana June, would you please introduce yourself too?
Sure. So I am all you know. My name is Shahnoz Salehi. I am married with the growing up children. With my husband, we live in Niagara Falls. I am a professionally dual optician, dual license optician. But more than anything, I am so proud, and I do online digital marketing.
That's wonderful. Okay.
So,
So, I think we would like to share stories of our lives here.
absolutely.
And I think you go first, Janice.
Me. That's very interesting. As you know, as an immigrant, when you come in here, there is lots of bumpy road for you, very lots of struggle, and when you are in back home, you say, "Oh my God, I'm going to heaven. Everything gonna be perfect. No issue. The life is gonna be in the best as possible because we already there is a reason we are living that country, even though we love them." So me and my husband, with my children, moved in Canada. We had lots of up and down, lots of difficulty, but we managed to raise the good children. They went to, to their university, and on the way we had few businesses, but we had a difficulty. And when you are with the customer service, with the public, you're dealing with the public. First of all, having a business itself causes you a lot. uh, you have an inventory and you have a staff, and after you paying everybody else, you left nothing for yourself.
Yes.
So those was the kind of the experience for us, and until I got introduced to this practice, to this online digital marketing business.
Hmm.
And that was the very odd way I got introduced, because by not my choice, I became a secret. I was at home about the 5.5 months, and I got knowing the NEDO on a social media. And then, so you don't know why, what is God is plan for you, why you are chosen, when you are chosen, how you are chosen.
Hmm.
The moment you have to be aligned. So that was my moment. I got approached by Nida and I came to this, but I kept my, as a optician, I kept on. And after 5.5 months, I went back to work. So as with the whole world were dealing with the situation, we became in touch. Our lives got touched, and so am I. But I was a, uh essential worker, so I had to be at my work. And I had a family member who I had to be very careful, but I had to work. So I did continue my work there, and then I got laid off.
Oh my God. Okay.
So, to put in up on with all the ups and down and all the office work environment policy, all the difficulty I had to deal as an immigrant, as a mother, as an older, as a second language. So it was very difficult for me all in general. But then 3, 4 times a week, I had to cry because I wasn't good enough.
Oh,
But the day I got my letter, you have no idea. You have no idea how I didn't cry for the first time. I don't know why I didn't cry. I don't know. Why did I feel the weight off of my shoulder? I don't need to worry anymore. For 2.5 years, I put up with all the nonsense, all the difficulty. But that moment was my relief. I came in the car and I screamed so hard. And I laughed and I said, God, that why you put the NEDA on my way for my second plan? That was the reason. Thank you for that. And I'm celebrating that. So please, can I ask you elaborate? What is this online digital marketing? Why do we choose this? Why did you choose it? What is the future of this? I'm going to give the floor to you. Please go on.
thank you very much, Anajun. Well, I think about this online business as a venue for future generation that they know technology and the social media way better than us, because in the next 5 to 10 years you have no idea whether your job will be replaced by a robot or you can continue working in the same area. So one of the most important thing that brought me into the business is that I figure what is the future and how I can adapt myself to that future. Because this is really critical when we send our kids to the universities. It is important for us to make sure that they're not going to be replaced with a robot. For example, if you're a doctor, there is a rumor saying that they're gonna be a robot doing that. If you're a lawyer, it's the same thing. So I was not quite sure what is going to happen with my life because
May
I'm
I
an
just
engineer.
interrupt you for a moment? Could you kindly, very briefly, tell us what is your background? What is your education? Why I am so fascinated with you? Go on, please.
Thank you.
So
Well,
our viewer will be more informed why you come in with such an idea, please. Thank
okay. So first of all, is I'm a mechanical engineer, and as my bachelor, then I studied aerospace engineer for my master's degree. I was living in Iran with my son and my ex-husband until 2008, and then we moved to Malaysia, and I started my PhD there in nanotechnology. And after that, I got started my first job in a foreign country as a university lecturer, and came to Canada by 2018. So that is the story of life in my credentials that I've studied. I came to Canada. Everybody told me you have to
you.
study here to be able to get into the university, jobs, or academia. But I said, you know what? I am done with the studying. I think I have studied more than it was required. And the problem was I studied too much. So the PhD holders in Canada is very difficult to find a decent job. So that is the story of my life. So we
And
had a
then
I
from
had
there,
a sorry.
your journey start to take a different direction.
Yeah. So the point was, I was looking for a job for almost 9 months, but I was not successful because of my background in R&D and research. It didn't happen. I didn't know which direction I have to go. So the first thing came up in my way was working as a retail sales associate. And I started that job. It was fantastic. I got to know a lot of wonderful people there. And it put the first step for me in moving toward the sales job. So that's how I got my work in the industry as a salesperson. So that was something that it was very difficult for me as a single mom entering Canada, struggling with a lot of bumps in the road, as you mentioned. And I know that for a lot of immigrants, it will take them about 9 to 10 months or maybe 1 year to get a job. So I'm involved in one of the articles about the professional immigrant women, and I know that it is super difficult to find a decent job when you enter. So there are lots of opportunities, but it depends whether you know someone or you can find your network to begin a new thing, new path. And for me, I started with sales, so I continued with sales. So after a retail sale, then I got my first job as a cold call in the sales, but is in the same industry that I would love to be in HVAC. And then after that, I got my second job and then my third job. So that's how it worked for me. Um,
So
so
knowing you are coming from background of the number and a fact, and
mhm,
knowing you are preparing our children for the future,
mhm.
the future generation being fitted as a knowledge by you. So what made you to come to this field?
Well, yeah, maybe the people who are watching this, they don't know what I'm doing. Well, I am working in the industry as a full-time, 8 to 5 job. And then I teach part-time at one of the colleges in my field, which is mechanical aerospace engineering. And I am a digital business owner as well, which I'm very proud of. And that is how I get into, the future. I would really love to see why, social media, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook is so um, having a very wide range of audiences, and it is growing so fast, and the people are actually earning money through these platforms. And it was so interesting for me because I never knew that I spend, like, I don't know, when I watch my cell phone, I see that I spend at least 5 to 6 hours every day just checking my Facebook and my Instagram. Within, they say that the average time of the people who unlock their mobile is 80 times a day. And I never knew that by all of these times that I'm spending on the social media, I can actually earn money.
And you
So
already spending the money by
I yeah, I'm already,
time.
putting my time and effort in figuring out who's posting what, but why not using that time into something beneficial who can create another stream of income for me? So that was something that it grabbed my attention. And when I saw my coach's advertisement in LinkedIn, which I truly trust her and I believe her that Nida is a wonderful person and she's professional, and because of that side, I knew her, and so I trusted her. So I thought, wow, that is a wonderful opportunity because I can earn money and I can just check everything, all the posts and everything in social media. So that's how I got into this way. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, you did, but there is a more step, and I am so overwhelmingly excited to make you to explain to us. So, did you? What is the step you have to take to enter to this phenomenal opportunity? What is it? What have you done? How did you start your online digital marketing? What is it, online digital marketing? What do you do exactly there?
Well, first, the steps is like whoever is watching this video would like to join us, they need to register the name and email address in either your website or my website is written below this picture. And through that, they will be conducted toward a 90 minutes webinar. That's what I did. So I watched that webinar,
Is
and
there is
it,
a
it
cost for that?
no,
Pardon
there's no
for
cost. It's
interrupting you.
free. It's free. So if you would like, I mean, you feel the urge of starting your own business, So this the one that you are doing, my business is my business, Shahla June's business is her business. We are not interfering with each other. So whatever effort I put in my business, it will grow my business. Whatever she puts effort will grow her business. So we are not interrelated to each other, but we in this community we just support each other very much. So the point is, it's your business. If you think it's time to start your own business and be your own boss, then this business is for you. So you have to spend 90 minutes to watch that webinar. So how you watch that webinar, you click on the link, you register, and then you would be able to follow the path to watch it live, or either you can watch it as a replay. When you watch that, you spend 90 minutes, listen and see how does this business affect globally the different individuals' life. Then you have to come up with the idea that whether you would like to know more about this business or not. Then that is when you have to pay $149 US dollar, and then you enter the trial. So that trial is a period of 30 days that allow you to know completely what this business is. So you need to enter that trial if you would like to move forward to find out what this business is. There are pre-coaching videos that you need to watch. If you think this is the business that you want, then you have to book your coaching call. So a coach would be perfect and awesome. Like my coach is Neda Bezaneko, which was awesome. So you book your coaching call with that person. So before you book that call, that $149 is completely refundable. So not even a penny will be reduced if you just do this within a period of 30 days. After you get your coaching calls with a coach from the team, then they will explain to you what is this, and then you move to the next step. You need a little bit of investment into this, and then after that you will move toward a training which step by step will tell you from scratch how to be a successful digital marketer. So that is really important that you follow the steps. And then what fascinates me about this business, Shahnaz June, is that the training is so greatly curated for the person who doesn't know anything about this business, like doesn't know, is not a tech savvy, doesn't know how to post in Facebook or Instagram or anything. So all the social medias, they don't know how to do it. Just like me, I didn't know how to post on Instagram, and I always ask my son, Daniel, how do I post and how do I comment on these? Oh, mom, you still don't know that. I was not really aware of social media because during the course of my life, I never had that opportunity to explore things other than the Facebook. Like the Facebook is old. I'm an old school person, so I just stick to that. So I didn't know what's Pinterest. I didn't know what is. I don't know TikTok. I don't know what is. I had no idea, absolutely zero idea what are these. So these are getting you informed step by step. And the interesting thing is you're not paying a penny for that. If you go to the colleges, you have to, at least for one platform, you have to spend $10,000, and you have to spend like 6 months regularly with the assignments you do. But here in this business, time is yours. You do it whenever you have time. There is a mentor and is a coach that support you in this path, even if they're not available. Whenever you have some issues, some challenges, you can reach out to the community, and someone from Australia, sometimes someone from UK, they're all gathering together and then helping you. Okay, so that is how you move in, and definitely you'll be on your path to success.
So allow me to add to this. After they pay that $149,
Mm-hmm.
and they take the coaching call, they
Mm-hmm.
start, they move to the starting to set up their business. So you said there is a investment involved.
Yeah.
This investment is a very small amount. Is it their choice how much they want to spend.
That's right.
It is from $3,000 to $10,000. If you want to open a restaurant, $500,000, $300,000. You want to open a coffee shop, you have to put $500,000 under the table to
That's right.
be able to start something. But remember, you put your life there, day and a night, 18 hours a day you have to work. And first you have to do all the payment for all the staff and products and your facility you are running, if there is anything left for you. Correct? Am I
That's
understand
right. Yeah.
correctly?
So before this, I was thinking of starting a business um, with the kitchen sink, and then that for that one, for that purpose, only becoming a representative in Ontario, I had to pay like 20% of the total share, which it was like a huge number. And they told me for the first year you have no income, so you have to be able to support yourself for 1 year. We know starting a business is a very tedious thing. You need a big investment at the beginning, and then you have to support yourself for duration of at least 1 year before you can get an
So
income.
you become a slave to them. You work for other. Somebody else become rich, but you work for free for them.
Yeah, in this business, that's how it is. So
Right?
you have to, yeah.
Here you have all you need as a tools. You need the telephone and a computer. You can travel, you can be anywhere in the world, still your business continues. But you have to understand this is not work. It's not from 9 to 5. You come in and you go, and if you feel you don't want to do it, oh, there is somebody else is going to fill you in. No, this is your business. The time and amount of effort you're going to put is yours. As more time you put, you have more earning. There isn't any other businesses to give you this much of commission. You do 20% of the job, 80% of the job by the technology, the most highest technology, it does the work for you. Regardless of which part of the world you are, what are you doing, what time of the day is, you choose the time. You choose your vacation, you choose your holiday, and you choose the hour of the work. However, having said that, there is some limitation. If you are from Iran or Afghanistan,
Yeah,
you
unfortunately.
cannot be part of this.
Hmm.
The reason there is some difficulty as a globally. But if you are Iranian or Afghanistan, you are out of the country and you have a work permit and you are over 18, you are more than welcome. There is nothing will stop you.
That's
But
right.
one is that, one is your investment, one is globally. Right now, this company originally have about 49, 50 years of the experience and reputation. Our part 5 years ago came to globally introduce itself.
Nice part, yeah.
And by the event of last 2 years ago, which touched every single human being in a global level, it touched our lives too. This business from 12,000 grow to the 110,000,
That's
over
right. Huge
110,000.
community. Yeah, that's right.
It is illegal. It's not pyramid. In the pyramid, the top person, you never know who is it. And if they disappear, you don't know. Here, you are the one after you put your effort, you reach the level. On level 4, nobody else is controlling you. You are the boss one.
And Shanajan, we pay tax for it, we pay every
Because
year, we
you
pay
much
tax for
money,
it.
you're making so much money, and the government is approved this business.
Yeah,
So
that's
for
right.
that reason, you cannot do under the table. You cannot cheat. This is a legitimate job. But there is no limit how much you want to earn. It's all up on you. What is your desire? What is your goal? What was your dream after this many years? If you are a young student, you pay your student fee. If you are a homeowner, you pay your mortgage. If you have a credit card debt, you pay those one. And if you want to travel, but in the same time you make money, again, this is the job for you, right? There is no limitation. All is your desire. How much you want to make money, how many hours you want to put the effort is your choice. No one can stop you. Just you have to find out what have you missed along these years of the life and you haven't reached them, and how important those things are for you, and how do you want to live from here on, how much you want to enjoy your life.
That's right. And then for the questions that we have brought up, like how do we adapt to the new norm? So how are we adapting to the new norm by this business, Shahnaz?
Okay. For me, it was, as you know, because of my age, of course, learning is little bit slower paced, correct?
Mhm.
And I didn't know anything about this social media marketing or social media at all. When I start this business, they forwarded to me various of the training session. This training session is set up by the small videos. You need to know the English in order to understand what they are saying. But the videos are such a wonderful way, the genius way they have create these videos. Even by watching them, you would know what is it.
Mhm.
So what I did, I put on my cell phone and I was front of my computer. I was pausing. I was following the step, because you do your own business. You start to set up your own business and you learn. By learning, in my age, your brain start to go straight line. And this was a great thing to activate my brain cell. And I felt it's tremendously helping my inner growth.
Yeah.
And after that, my financial freedom,
Mhm.
the opportunity of the life. Because right now in Canada, if we speak about the Canada, we don't have a much retirement pension plan. It's not much. So this one, the secret is after 3 to 5 years, when you work and you reach the level, you can have a permanently earning every month retirement plan. Now, God forbidden, you passed away. We hope you have a long life, but your family will take over this journey from you. So
Mhm.
they will inherit. And that one itself, it gives you peace of mind. You are leaving some treasure for your family, will in fact have an impact on their future life and their children's life. But they would not start from scratch. They take over from the part you give the flag to them. You passed on this flag to them so they can grow up as much as they want in this field. So online digital is something you are going forward. We wasn't prepared for it. No one was perfect, but this is the new norm. We would never ever go back to what we were. Looking forward, you have all the tools to fit in this new lifestyle for your doctor, for your food, for your communication among your family, your friend, and globally. It gives you ease of being interacting with the others. This is the new life, as you said. What, as a professor of university, you already have an idea what is the future coming. Then future generation, what they're gonna face to it. Uh, we have to be ready somehow, if it's not in that level, to function ordinary life. So I find out this is what I wanted.
Yeah, I think that is wonderful because the whole world is going digital and we do not actually exist in the, offices anymore. Even I teach online. So the point is the best way of adapting to the norm is to going digital and working on some businesses that is online. They don't need to travel all the way to with the traffic and coming back, and then it gives you the same security and the same pension plan and health that you will get from a corporate job, and with the ease of sitting on your own home space and work it out, and then dealing with the digital marketing. I mean, the social media attraction marketing, which is wonderful, and we all love to put ourselves outside and then get the attraction of the other people. So I think this is the best way, especially for the people who are thinking about a plan B in their life and they're not very secure in their job.
But
Is
despite
North
that,
America, nobody is secure in their jobs. So as a plan B, but we have a lot of people in the community that, because this business was very, very working very great for them, so they just quit their first job and then this is their full-time job. I don't recommend that, but if you want, there's a potential for you guys to earn multiple times more than whatever you have earned in your corporate job and your another job and day jobs. So we have a lot of people in this community. We have nurses, we have doctors, we have lawyers, we have engineers, we have university professors, we have opticians. Yeah. And we have a huge community, even the truck driver, janitor, like homestay
it's
moms,
nice.
whoever's in maternity leave, whoever is laid off, whoever is thinking about a change in their life. So that is something that gives you, with a very small amount of saving, if you have, you can kickstart this one, and then you have to, and this is your own business. That's why you have to put your effort to grow your business. This is yours. How much effort you put in terms of timing and effort and studying, that is something that you need to provide for yourself. I cannot do it for you, and Shahnaz cannot do it for me, but we provide the mentorship, the coaching that help you, build up step by step, and through the way. Age is not a factor here. Being a tech savvy is not a factor here. Your
Yeah, but
background, your education is not a factor here. So whoever with zero knowledge of social media, zero knowledge of technology can start doing this, but you need a minimum level of English language to understand. Even but however, we have translate all these things um, to Persian language, and I'm sure there are too many other languages. If you're watching this and you feel more comfortable with that, you can adapt to the situation. But if your English is, above average, I mean above beginner level, and you will be able to understand what we're talking now. So that's your get to go. So you can join us. You can, watch the webinar. It is free. You don't need to pay anything. And after that, if you would like to enter the trial, you have to pay 149 US dollar, and then you book your coaching call, and then you will be directed toward a path that you have to be doing. And I can tell you that if you would like to have something for your future that can support you and your children, this is the right platform for you, because it is the future. And the digital, going digital, is the future. I know from the industry that whoever is not following this trend, and they're doing the door knocking and then calling the people, it is not going to work. This pandemic showed us that if the businesses survived, who can adapt to the new norm? If you're not able to adapt to the new norm, life, the world doesn't wait for you. So if you think
you have to
you
prepare
would
yourself.
like, if you would like to join a community which is very supportive and helping to you to be successful in your business, this is the right place to start with.
Absolutely. If I may add to it, Azadeh June,
Yeah.
we don't have a products for people to go
Don't
door to
sell,
door
don't sell anything.
sell it. We don't have such a thing.
We don't. We
And
don't.
the investment you do in the beginning to come in, any businesses you go to start, you have to do investment. Nobody gives you a free ride.
No.
Right? And that is the one time, and that is for your personal. Again, you're not selling that one to anybody, and one time you buy it. And you will have a number, business number, that would be a start ready to go, and from there you start to function. This is legit, and this is a government
Approved business.
approved, and you have to pay tax for it,
Yep.
especially because there's too much earning in there. The percentage of the earning is too high. How much you going to hide it? There is no hiding.
No, 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 no.
There
And
is,
the government will.
there is no zigzag way. You have to be over 18. You have to know the English, and you have to pay your tax. And you have to have a work permit in order to enter to this group. We are 110,000 people. If we weren't doing as a community, if there was any trouble, by now, somehow, somewhere, somebody would find this is not the right one. No, this is a plan B for you. But for me, I was lucky enough when I got in my car and I sat there, I said, oh my God, thank you, Father. Now I have a chance to do as a full-time job. You know what I mean? Became my full-time. I got retired earlier. I can have more money than I used to make it in that place. Now I have a more earning, and that earning goes to me, and I choose my day off, my holiday, where I want to work, how I want to work, what time I want to work. So you take a control of your life. No one else controls your life. And your why becomes your goal, your dream. How much ambitious you are. How much being with your family, being with your core, with your foundation of your family is important for you. Right now, you think you have a family, but remember, you're not seeing your family, your children alone at home, and you are working to bring the bread home. But now you will be at home. You watch they are growing. You celebrate the moment of life with them. You create the memory with them, and you know who they are interacting, what they are doing. You advise them. You are there to protect them, to raise them up, and to with the income you are earning, you don't need to worry about their future anymore.
That was very touching, Shanojo, when you said, like, we think we are having a family, but we are
Yeah,
not actually physically
no,
with them because we are working,
yes,
um, 8 hours a
you are
day,
not.
along with the consideration of traffic, you go and come. And, it's very touching because I heard it from a lot of my friends that they don't see the kids grow. I mean, they miss the perfect moments of their growth. And in my case, like, I have my parents here with me. And then if I'm not working like online or doing something that earns me the online money, I cannot be with them. So if they need me in any case, if an emergency happens, I cannot see them. And it's very touching because I
Absolutely.
will be with them in every moment. So I'm physically
As a,
here at home.
yeah, as an example, the other day, yesterday or the day before we did the live, one of the ladies who was doing a live and suddenly got the phone call from the school. The son was sick. She had to leave to go. So that was fine. I mean, I am so sorry for her. She had to deal with the trouble for her child. But how great was she had that flexibility, immediately go attend to her child and rescue her child. But it was working for somebody else. She didn't have that opportunity. She could not go. They would not allow her to walk away to go to save the child. No, this is one. Is
Yeah.
a great, priceless feature of this job. And
Yeah.
you don't have a room, you don't have an office, close it, open it. Your office is with you. You have a laptop, you have a telephone, anywhere you want to go, you go. You
Oh,
don't have any restriction. You
yeah,
don't pay for a rent or anything. Like, I don't understand if anybody have any doubt, please. We have a variety of information from such a wonderful people who they are sharing their experience with you, answering your question to see if this situation resonates with you. If you feel, oh, your life is almost similar to that, so maybe this is about the time for you to recalculate, replan your future, and prepare yourself academically, by the technology and financially to enjoy the life and without the worry.
Well said, Shahnaz. Thank you very much. And for the first step, if someone is watching us or they will watch us later as a recorded video, so the first step if you would like to take and to see what's happening is to register them under my website or Shahnaz Jones website. I mean, this way, yeah, this way.
This way and that way.
This way, if you would like to register, and then you figure out this is for you or not. So maybe
And
not, maybe
one more
for
thing,
someone else.
just remind them every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. we have a live webinar. They are alive, they are existing. You can ask your question to help you to make your decision. Or if you don't want, that's fine. At least you learn something.
Yeah.
You know, this new generation, new lifestyle have something offering for you.
That's
At
right.
least you will have a knowledge, you know, that is good. Always gaining a knowledge is good. We're not chaining you to stay with us. No, come on in at no charge. Watch, see, question, and God bless you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Shahnaz June.
It was a pleasure, honor for me. Thank
Same here. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
you. You too.
Take care.
Bye bye.